right. So now that you said that you're more into researching things to have a better understanding. As far as book genres, what genres have you purchased while in this age group?
I mostly purchase fiction.
Okay.
I like Zane.
And Zane is what type of author?
She does erotica. She does black noir erotica. So I like that. I do like that. But as far as researching things, I'm quick to pick up. Like I bought that Steve Harvey book about the business side. I did that, and I can't remember the exact title of it now, but I did buy that. I tend to gravitate more towards like books from Forbes or things like that because I'm more interested in my financial success. I was a big, I believe her first name is Glenda, but I believe it's Glenda Bridgett. She has a lot of financial things about getting your money straight, getting your debt straight, things like that. I also like to, I used to be big on looking at how to move your career forward. As far as self-help, I'm more of a clicker on Google. Like I might pick up a book if I go. I'm still one who likes to touch and feel books and read and things like that. Plan on getting Michelle Obama's new book. I'm sure it's going to have some things in there that you may not think about, but she and I are in that same age, group. So it'd be interesting to see how our lives may or may not compare. I mean, I'm no Michelle, but let's just see. There's some things that I saw in an interview that she discussed. I'm like, yeah, I've been there too. So it'd be interesting to see that. So I'll pick something up like that, but I'll click and research things about what to do when you're stressed about sleeping, or something like that.
Gotcha.
I'll Google, what is it like to be 50? How do you feel about being 50 or something like that? I'm more of an article reader than I research that type of thing. I will pick up a book every now and then, but in the world of technology now, Google has everything.
Everything.
It is everything. You type the question in, 9 times out of 10, someone has thought the same thing, so you're going to find a number of things. The other books that I mostly pick up have to do with business or decor, because I do event planning, so I'm always interested on the latest trends and see what things are looking like. And you can Google it and pull up pictures, but I still like to get a nice book to put in the office. It looks nice.
A book carries well sometimes.
It looks nice, and like I said, I like to touch and feel and be able to turn a page and things like that. So, I'll do some stuff like event planning, but it's mostly Zane. Because at this age, you work so much, or you're doing so many things. And for me, outside of TV, I like classic television, but the fiction, it takes you away. And you can just go somewhere else.
You can shut everything else off and be very in tune with that.
Zane can do it. Zane can do it. Because you're like, whoa.
Right.
You're thinking.
You look up and you're like, 2 hours by?
Or you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna read to the end of the chapter, or something like that. So, I like her, and I'm trying to think. There's somebody else that I used to read. What's her name? I can't think of her name. But just usually fiction like that, and that's just to kind of get myself away from reality.
Do you think that could possibly tie into your dating life, or your reasons for where you're at in life right now?
Zane, if you look at it from that aspect, some of the things that happen in the book, I'm like, do people really do that?
Do people really do that?
Do that? And then, so I find myself when I'm talking to, males, I'm talking to men, I'm like, okay, so have you ever done X, Y, and Z? Or have you ever thought about that? And I'm only getting it because I saw it in a book, and sometimes men don't really, some of them know, or they're like, okay, where are you getting this from? What are you reading? Or where are you getting this from? And I'm like, well, I was reading book.
And it's
blah, blah, blah.
like,
And
at most it's a conversation starter, if nothing else.
And it's kind of like, okay, so if I'm like, you do that too? I'm like, ooh, either I need to talk to you or I need to hang up the phone really fast. One of the two, just depending on what they say. So, yeah, it kind of leads into the dating thing. You're kind of curious, like, what she's saying in here sounds pretty good. You know, so it can cross over to the dating side. It can. Okay. It can. Might try a few things, depending on what it is. It's like, oh, okay. And at this age, we're at our peak. So you're just kind of like, okay, I'm dating. Let's see how this is going to go.
Right.
And I go, you might be a little bit more, I don't know. It seems like people today are a little bit more open. When I was, in my 20s, 30s, maybe not 40s, but maybe not 20s and 30s. But now everybody's a little bit more open. But definitely once you hit this age, you're just kind of like, hey, I'm just going to I'm just going to make myself happy with whatever
makes me happy.
Whatever makes me happy, I'm just going to do it. And and that definitely happens in the dating realm. You don't really want to take too much off of anybody, but you're a little bit more open to just going with the flow. Especially when you're single, you're just kind of like whatever. You go with it.
So, going a little bit more into your choice to be single, what decisions, past, present, and even like moving towards the future, as far as your mindset with finding a partner, would you or have happened that you're now at this point where you're dating in the middle age stage?
Interesting you said choice, and I hear a lot of people say it's like, well, it's your choice. You made the choice to be single. I don't think I made the choice. I think it was kind of it just happened. It just happened this way. Because I'll be honest, I never, maybe in my early 20s, I was like, I'm not married and having a bunch of kids. I'm not doing that. But then as you get a little bit older, it's like, yeah, you want to have a husband or wife, and you want to have children. And I say it to me and my friends say it all the time who are single. We never thought, I never thought I would be 50 and not have a husband and not have children. Because I had family, I didn't see that. I've had relationships that didn't work out. Some, for specific reasons, and some for just because it just didn't work. And those relationships definitely impact the way you take on new relationships. And you have to try to erase some of that because they're not the same. But you do, for me, it's like I know how I am. And I recognize how he may be. And because I know how I am, I know when it's not going to work. And that comes from the way I reacted to the past from what I see here. If he's doing some of the same things, that
it's a red flag.
It's a red flag. And it may not be necessarily anything bad that he's doing. I just know that it doesn't work for me.
Right.
And it's not going to work for me. So in that sense, I make a choice to kind of move on. But yeah, I would like to try marriage, but at this stage now, I just don't know if it's going to happen. Children, I'm not planning on having any. I'm not planning. I don't care what. I don't care how many Halle Berrys and Janet Jacksons are having babies and everything. I'm not planning to have one. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not planning on it. And health reasons, different things like that. And you just kind of at this stage in your life, you're just really ready to just kind of settle and do what you're doing and get ready for the next phase in my life. And having an infant may not be
kind
of
throws things
off. I just don't know if that's for me. If it happens, it happens, and that's how it's supposed to be, and we'll make it work. But planning for that, no. But yeah, I didn't see myself being single without children at 50. That still kind of resonates. And I have quite a few girlfriends who are at my age, in the level who are just, they're not married, and it's not by choice. It's just It hasn't
didn't happen that
It didn't
way.
happen that way. We've had people, I've had friends that have been engaged, and things just didn't happen, and we're like, we never thought we would be here without anything. We have our own homes, we have careers, we're doing things. It's just, we don't have a husband, and sometimes it puts you in a predicament because you have to do everything by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is just kind of on you, leads to different stresses, and at this age, you just kind of like, I just didn't see it this way. So you you do what you do, but no, it wasn't really a choice. It wasn't really a choice.
Okay. And so if that not being a choice, what decisions did you make previous to being in this stage that you think led you here, professionally and personally? Outside, I know we talked about dating, but just any experiences or situations you were in where you had to make that tough decision where it was either left or right that got you here.
Before I came here for work, working here, I had a corporate position, done very well, really successful in it, but I made a decision to start my own business. And the decision I made was to leave the job that I was in and just kind of take that leap of faith, step out here. I'm going to start my own company. I'm going to do it, and it's going to be successful. I mean, I practiced on how I was going to interview with Oprah once I become this big success. Okay. What I didn't plan on was my plan not completely working. So I left this great job, and I kind of set myself financially and said, okay, I don't have to work for about 2 years, and I should be good. That gives me time to develop my company and
get it off the ground.
And I'm ready to go. Well, it doesn't quite work that way for some people it does. It didn't quite work that way for me. If I could go back and change it, I would have stayed where I was while I was developing the business, and then,
move up and on
if I needed to, because that put me in a very, very, or has placed me in a very difficult financial position.
Okay.
And I'm at that age where I need to be thinking about retirement. I need to be thinking about, I'm not married. I don't have anyone to take care of me. I don't have children. So now my finances have become very, very huge. We live in a world now where you need money.
Yeah.
You need money. And I look at, my family, if they were in the military, came out of the military, so you get that. Or, you have your own business, but my dad was military. He has his own business, but he was in the military too.
Right.
So you have that steady, that you have something waiting for you when you do retire. For me, I wasn't going to have that. And the finances that I had, I put them into my business. And you need your money to be able to work for you.
Right.
And because I'm at an age where soon I won't be able to work for my money. I'll need my money to work for me, or over the years of work, who says Social Security is going to be here?
Yeah.
It probably won't. But in about 10 or 12 years, I'm looking at retirement, and it's just me. It's just me. How am I going to live with just me? And so that decision could have been made a little bit differently. I sacrificed a lot of money. And people are like, I can't believe you left and blah, 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 blah. That was such a great position. I'm like, yeah, but you can make all the money in the world and not be happy.
Right.
It's like, right now, I'm just trying to work enough so when I do retire, I can just sit and do what retired people do. Whatever they do, I don't want to do it. Relax. And not worry about it.
Okay.